Assalamualaikum. This is our final year capstone project, design of a wireless sensor network using electrical devices. Here we design 2 rooms and a corridor. One room is a dark light room and another one is dark room, and the corridor is customized. In the hardware section, we are using 3 node MCU. One node MCU is act as a server and another 2 node MCU act as a client. The server node MCU we are using as an access point, and the 2 node MCU are using as client, and we are using some sensor for controlling the electrical devices. This is the dark room. In this room, there is a light ambient sensor and a PIR sensor. PIR sensor detect the motion and ambient sensor detect the lumen. When there is not enough light in this room, the light will be turned on. When there is enough light in this room, the light will be turned on. This room represents the daytime. There is a light ambient sensor, a temperature sensor and a PIR sensor. When someone enters to the room, through the PIR sensor, it detects the motion and the fan will be turned on. When someone leaves the room, the fan will be turned off. For example, in some cases, it is winter now. When someone enters to the room, through PIR sensor it senses, but the temperature is not high, so the fan will not turn on. Just to demonstrate this thing, we set this thing in our code. In this room, we add some features on light. When someone enters to the room, through PIR sensor it senses, but there is lots of light around us, so the light will not be turned on. The next feature is when it is afternoon and we need some light but not that much higher, so when someone enters to the room, through PIR sensor it senses and the light will turn dim. Another feature is when it is night time, we need so many lights. So when someone enters to the room, through PIR sensor it senses and the light will be turned bright. And when someone leaves the room, the light will be turned off. This is our corridor and we have done customization here. We have using 3 LED and RTC. Through RTC, it calculates the daytime and night time. So since it is night now, through PIR sensor, it senses the motion and turn on the 3 light. Another customization is when someone needs a light on daytime, so through PIR sensor, it detects the motion and the middle light will be turned on.